Today we have a special, we normally call this Monday morning conversation, but we're just going to call it the conversation. Mallard Creek hired a new girls basketball coach to replace the legendary Karlyn Johnson. This young lady is going places. She may, in fact, one day be running a summer travel basketball team that plays on a major shoe circuit and be one of the first females to do that. She's going to take over Mallard Creek. She had a lot of success previously. She played at Harding High School. I want to welcome in Karlyn Dixon. Karlyn, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, tell me, you played high school basketball in Charlotte. Now you're going to be a head coach of a varsity team. How cool is that?
It's really, really cool. I mean, honestly, I never really saw myself doing this as a player. It was just always about playing. And I think just kind of along the way, I realized my passion for helping the younger kids, learn and grow and develop, on and off the court. So, it's just a blessing.
Yeah, talk about your coaching style. What are you going to bring to Mallard Creek? I know you had a lot of success there previously. What are you going to bring to Mallard Creek this go around?
Defense first, for sure. That's something that I think was a big thing when I was playing at Harding, and then when I coached before at Mallard Creek. We were always really hard nosed on defense, getting after it. Just not wanting the other team to score a point. So that'll be something that I take into being the new head coach.
Yeah, what's it like replacing a legend like Clarence Johnson? That's a hard thing to do, to be the person after the person.
It sure is. It's definitely a big task. I will say that, and I was blessed to be able to coach under CJ and Carrie Sargent for a long time, and I actually have known both of them for even longer. So Mr. Sargent actually has known me since I was a baby. Our families were actually really close friends. So yeah, he's known me since I was born, and then I've known CJ since high school, since we kind of started playing them, and his son and I are friends as well. So it's gonna be a huge task. He's still gonna be around and helping me out, helping me learn the ropes, and with the transition and everything. So that's big for me. Just kind of having him, as a support system for me. So.
Absolutely. Tell me about the training facility you run, Eat Academy. You guys have had, I mean, I've seen Stephen Curry over there. I've seen Ian Miller. I've seen a lot of big time players. Who's come through, and how did you guys make it so it's kind of a destination for all the top players to come to when they're in town, or the high school kids training?
Yeah, Eat Academy is my full time job. That was a big dream of mine, and my friend Eric Whaley, who coaches at Westminster Catawba, and so it's really grown. I think it's grown into something that we could have only dreamt of, and that's been a huge blessing for us. I think that what draws people to come and work out at Eat is mainly the intensity of the workouts. We're very our workouts are very hard. Whether you're 6 years old or you're a professional, we're in there and we're getting after it. And I think that people want to come and get the work. They don't want something that's easy, or that's going to be a cakewalk where they're just going to be able to go through the workout and not mess up or not make any mistakes. So I think that's really what draws people to Eat Academy, and we've been able to, fortunately, be able to see a lot of different players, WNBA, NBA, a lot of college
Don't
girls,
get shy, KB. Tell us who's been in the building. Give us the name. Who's been in the building?
well, you name one. Steph Curry has come through. Steph and Seth. We've had Alana Smith. She's at Louisville now. Deja Lawrence. She's at UNC Charlotte. Both Mallard Creek alums, by the way.
Yeah, got to shout out your Mallard Creek folks.
Got right, right. We've had goodness, Tiffany Mitchell. who plays for the Indiana Fever
Yeah,
now.
Fever, yeah. Top
Um,
10 ever. Shout out Tiffany Mitchell. Top 10 ever in Charlotte.
yes, yes, she's definitely, man. She works hard. She works very, very hard.
She diesel too.
Yes, she is. She is. Maya Caldwell. Her little sister Nevaeh Caldwell. I'm blanking on a lot of people, but
Every time I've been
it's
in
so
there, I see
many.
pros, European pros, NBA pros, big time college basketball players. I mean, every time I've been through there, and I think you guys being in the heart of town helps too, because it's kind of
Right.
easy for everybody to get to, because you guys are right off of Tryon Street.
Exactly.
All right, now Eat Academy also has a basketball team, and you guys have
Yes.
a really good, I guess, rising ninth grade basketball team that you're trying to turn into a travel shoe team, which would put you in the unique position of being a woman running a travel shoe team. Tell us
Right.
about that, and who you guys, what companies are you guys talking to, and how close is that to become a reality?
Yeah, so that's been really exciting. This was our first year really having some travel teams as far as for the travel season. We had a fall league, a couple of fall league teams before that. Then, with the pandemic we kind of got sidetracked a bit. But yeah, we have some very good players on that team, and they're still learning and growing. They're only rising ninth graders, so their potential is through the roof. So they're very exciting to watch, and it's been exciting just to watch them grow and develop. Over the last several months. We have been in the talks with a few different shoe companies, mainly Nike and Adidas.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been pretty exciting. So we'll see what happens with that.
Now, I also heard that the national basketball magazines want to do a feature on you. Is that true?
Yes, that is true. I should be in Slam magazine in November. So
That's
pretty hyped about that.
that's insane. That's insane.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Getting that news and being able to talk to the editor it was super surreal. So, yeah, I mean, it's still kind of unbelievable, which is probably why I'm talking so candidly about it, because I still can't wrap my head around it.
So you kind of like basketball royalty around here, but nobody knows it.
Oh my goodness, I guess so. I don't know. Everybody keeps telling me, things of that nature. I'm just like stop. I'm super shy.
Yeah. Can you still play, Karlyn?
I can still play. I can still play.
A little
Yeah,
bit, or
I
you?
don't play as nah. I can still go, but I don't play as much as I used to, and it's I kind of have a love hate relationship with playing. I tell everybody this, like, I take it way too seriously. Um, so I try to get in spaces where I can have fun, because if I miss shots or do something I don't like, I'll be mad about it for weeks. So I'm like, I got other things to do.
So your girls can expect you to be on the floor with them, giving it to them.
Oh yeah, they can definitely expect that. They can definitely expect that. The other day we were at workouts, and I told CJ, I said, I said, dang, I don't have my shoes. And
Mhm.
he's like, don't worry about it, cause like it's gonna be plenty of time for you to get out there and run up and down. So I was like, okay.
Now, as great as CJ was at Mallard Creek, he wasn't able to get them to the state championship game. Is that? I'm sure that's a goal of yours. Is that a realistic thing for you guys in the next 3, 4, 5 years to make a serious run at state title?
I definitely think it's a goal, and I can see it happening in the next 3, 4, or 5 years. I mean, it's gonna take a lot of work and building the culture, and making sure that everybody understands that that is our ultimate goal. But I'm excited for the challenge, and I pretty much I live my life almost looking for challenges. So I'm prepared, and I'm ready.
Yeah. Now you grew up kind of in a golden era of girls basketball in Charlotte. That 2005 to 10, there were a lot of great players that came through here. Sierra Burdick was at Butler.
Mm-hmm.
All kind of really good girls players. Crystal Carpenter was at West. Caldwell was at West Charlotte. There was so many really good teams. What do you think has changed since that era to now with girls basketball?
Well, I will say that the game has definitely grown. I am very, very happy about that. It's grown on all levels. So, WNBA overseas all the way down to the little ones, and so that's awesome. The way that it's grown. What I think is different, which is probably affecting both the guys and the girls, is that the culture is more about highlights and putting something on social media. And so it's different, like those girls that you named. Being at Harding, obviously, we our rival was West Charlotte, so playing in those games against Crystal Caldwell and Nikki Burton and Ebony and all of those girls, the intensity that we played with is just, it's a bit different. And I do think that that's just across the game as a whole. you know um it just may be a little bit too pretty now, like, so
Are you gonna
um
make it gutted at Mallard Creek?
that's my plan.
Gutter ball.
That's my plan, is just we go hard. That's got to be the case every time we step foot on the floor.
Right.
So we're not there to get the pictures and the video. And though I believe in that. I think that being a business owner, you have to be able to promote yourself and utilize social media in a positive manner, but there's just got to be a healthy balance.
Do you think we're getting too much into that now? Too much into the social aspect of it? Is it hurting the game because everybody wants, as soon as the game's over, everybody's running to Twitter to put the highlights up?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm torn in between the two, because I don't think that I just think that there's got to be balance with it.
Yeah.
You have kids that are only concerned about that, and they're not getting in the gym and working on their game. Or they're getting a videographer or a photographer to come and film a workout, and it's like, just get just get the work done. So I
And
think
everybody looks good in the highlight video. They
exactly,
don't show the
exactly.
missed shots.
Right, right. And even sometimes, like, you can get on there and see, you know, they might be doing a move and you
Mm-hmm.
won't see the end of the move.
Yeah.
It's like, did you make the shot? Did you make left? Did you make a pass? Like, what
Yeah.
happened after that? But it just looks good. So, I think we just gotta reel some of that in a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
to really be able to continue to grow the game in the right way.
Is it going to be awkward for you to be coaching or training some of the girls you're going to be coaching against?
Yeah, so it's funny because I've worked with a couple of girls at Vance. So and that's a big
Big
rival
rival. That's
for
number
Mallard
one.
Creek. Yeah. So I don't think it'll be awkward. It's all love. They know I have love for them, and they have love for me. So it's just about healthy competition.
All right, well, that might be a little interesting. Come on Tuesday or Friday night once we get
Right.
around to it. What are your goals? I mean, I know you got personal goals, you got team goals. Tell me about your short term and tell me about your long term in Mallard Creek. Is this somewhere you want to be for a number of years?
Yes, definitely. It's really interesting. How everything came about. I don't think anybody knew that CJ was planning on making that decision, making that
No
call.
idea.
Right. So, and I haven't coached in a while, so I really left that up to God, honestly, and just said,
Mm-hmm.
just lead me in the right direction. When it comes to coaching. And everything just happened. I wasn't expecting it. But I have a lot of pride with the Mallard Creek community.
Mm-hmm.
Having been there before, and knowing a lot of the girls who went there when I played as well. I have a lot of love for the Mallard Creek community, and so I do plan on being there for a long time, and just hoping to really be able to have success, not only in wins, but just being able to help build young women. I think that's huge for me. So I guess those are really those are more like long term goals. In the short term, really just kind of just getting in the gym, learning my players,
Mm-hmm.
letting them know that I'm there for them.
Yeah.
I'm a resource, there to help them with whatever they need. And Yeah, and just working. We gotta work.
Gotta
We
work.
got
All
some
right.
work to do. So
That's what's up. Well, Karlyn, I appreciate you coming on with us. Good luck this season.